What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting our day at our main shop here. The reason I am here is I need to grab a few things from the shop. I need to grab a grease gun, I need to grab some grease, and I need to grab, actually those are already in my truck, the battery tie down bars, the threaded rods that I picked up from Caterpillar for a couple of the loader batteries that we have down at the mall. I am grabbing all this stuff and I'm heading down there. I'm spending the day there most likely. I am going through all the machines and greasing them. I'm gonna make sure they all turn on, they all run. I believe Rodrigo might have done that, but he's on vacation. I don't wanna bother him, so I'm just gonna do it again while I'm there. It'll take me 10 minutes to start all the machines, so it's no big deal. But I need to go through all of them and grease them completely. We do that every year, beginning of the season, and then depending on how much they get used, we might do it throughout the middle of the season as well. But sometimes they only get used a couple times, so it is unnecessary. It really depends on how much it snows. Our machines only get used in the winter when it is snowing, so the rest of the time they're just sitting. But I need to grab a couple things. They should all be right here. I have a battery charger. I have extra grease fittings in here. I'll show you real quick. This is a box of just all extra fittings. So if any of them are broken, I can swap them out. So I'm gonna bring that with me as well. And then I need to find our grease gun. Here it is. So grease gun, extra battery. I'll leave that right there. And then we should have some grease right here. A couple extra tubes of grease I will bring with me as well. So let me get this stuff loaded up in my truck and we will head down to the mall. All right guys, so we just finished putting the threaded rod, the new threaded rod for the battery tie down on this IT machine here. It was the one on the left side here. I had to take this cover off and then you can get to the batteries. So we just finished that. But if you are new here, or you're new since last winter, you didn't see any videos last winter, we are at a mall that we do. We used to do the entire mall, and then they wanted to get one contract with the landscaping and the snow removal all combined into one. So Curdy's Landscaping got the contract and subbed out all of the loader work to us here. So that is why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loaders here, and there will be more coming here. We have a 950 that's up in Orange County that comes down here, and then the 914 I believe comes here, either the 908 or the 914. I'm not sure which one they're going to use this year, but those all come here. And all we do here is the parking lots. I don't really make videos here because I don't work here when it's snowing. I have my own route in the village, so I'm never here. But we do have to come here and do all the maintenance on the loaders, get them all set up, put the push boxes on and stuff like that. But that is all we do here. So eventually we'll have all these push boxes on the loaders and we'll be all set, and throughout the season all we'll have to do is come here and maintain them and check on things. And it really depends on how many times it snows and how often they are being used. I forget exactly how the contract works here, but if it's only like a dusting, we don't go out. Curdy's will handle everything in a situation like that. But basically they do the ring road around and we do the parking lots on heavy storms. So it's a pretty nice gig here. But we just finished the battery tie down on that. I have one more for, actually I have two. I only put one on here. I have two more for this Komatsu. They should be the same. I bought Caterpillar battery tie down. I don't know what they're actually called, these threaded rods. So I bought them from Caterpillar. They should work, hopefully, but let's go over there and check it out. And if they don't work, then we'll just move on to greasing all these machines. All right, so these worked out perfect on here. The only difference between the Komatsu and the Cats is the way that the J hook on the bottom locks, and these hook sideways, the Cats hook straight down. But I don't know if you can see down there, it's pretty dark. The only thing I had to do was put a longer socket, a deeper socket on here, and they worked out fine. So we are done with battery tie downs. Let me shut this. Hold on. Now I need to move on to greasing every machine and making sure none of the fittings are bad. There are a ton of grease fittings on all of these machines, so I'll probably start down here and just work my way down the line.
Let's go.
All right, guys, I just finished greasing all of these loaders. There's, I don't know, probably 20 or so grease fittings on each loader. You got a couple on the bucket, a couple on the arms, and then you have, I believe this one has one. Oh no, this doesn't. So this one you got to climb up and grease up top. Let me find one that has a block on it. Yeah, so this one you can see here, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grease fittings right here, which that makes it nice. All the upper fittings have lines to them, and you just grease them there. Some of them you got to climb. You might have saw I was climbing up on the tire on that one, definitely. So we got it all done. I have to run right now and pick up a check, and then I got to stop at Home Depot and grab some stuff for our construction crew. So let me take care of that, and I will see you guys back at our shop. All right, guys, I just pulled up to our shop. This is what I picked up from Home Depot. I got 4 boxes of ridge vent and some spackle here. I am going to bring that home with me. That is going to the Sparrow's Nest job that we've been working on for the past few months. So I'm going to drop it off there in the morning. All I'm doing right now is organizing the bed of my truck, taking the garbage out, throwing it in our dumpster here, and then pretty much everything in here is coming with me tomorrow. I'm leaving the grease gun in here, grease, tools, all that stuff staying in here. I'm going to get rid of the garbage, and that's pretty much it, and hopefully stack these down lower once I get it a bit more organized, because tomorrow, after I drop that stuff off at Sparrow's Nest, we're going to our Orange County yard, and we have a tow truck coming to take, not a tow truck, it's a scrap guy. He's probably coming with like a lowboy or something. I don't really know what kind of truck he has. We'll find out tomorrow when he's there. But he's coming to take that old loader and get that out of there. So I have to meet him. I think my father's actually going to meet us there too, and help him get that on his truck if we have to. And then while I'm there, I'm going to grease all of the loaders that are there. So that's why I'm keeping all of this stuff in my truck. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.